You hit 2 p.m., and it's as if someone simply unplugs your battery. The brain fog rolls in, your eyelids feel like they are made of lead, and the thought of going to the gym to lift heavy weights feels absolutely impossible. Most try to power through this biological dip with sugary energy drinks or willpower, convinced that pushing past the exhaustion is the way to build a resilient body. Welcome to Dr. Levitas. But the ultimate pre-workout supplement isn't in a brightly colored tub of powder. The secret to unlocking incredible afternoon performance, protecting hard-earned muscle, and naturally flooding your body with regenerative power simply involves closing your eyes. Today, we are unlocking the science of the midday reset. We are going to dive into the biochemical magic of the nappuccino and learn how to completely rewrite your body's recovery timeline. If you want to optimize your time, your hormones, and your physical resilience, you are in the right place. Please take a second to like the video and leave a comment. Your engagement is a huge help to the channel. Let's start with a hormonal superpower that most people completely ignore during the daylight hours. How does a precisely timed 20 to 30-minute power nap trigger a natural microdose of human growth hormone? Human growth hormone, or HGH, is the master hormone of physical youth and recovery. It is responsible for repairing tissue, maintaining healthy metabolism, and preserving lean muscle mass. We are traditionally taught that HGH is only released in massive pulses during the deepest stages of our nighttime sleep. While it is true that the majority of your growth hormone is secreted around midnight, your biology is incredibly adaptable. When you lie down for a focused 20 to 30-minute power nap, your brain rapidly shifts from the fast-paced beta waves of waking life into the slower alpha and early theta waves of light sleep. According to a fascinating 2023 clinical review in the Journal of Sleep Research, this rapid transition into Stage 1 and Stage 2 sleep actually signals the pituitary gland to release a smaller, yet highly potent microdose of HGH into your bloodstream. This daytime pulse of growth hormone acts as an immediate biological repair crew. It signals your muscle fibers to absorb circulating amino acids, essentially fast-tracking recovery while the sun is still up. You aren't just resting your eyes, you are actively triggering a growth hormone surge that sets the stage for a stronger, more resilient afternoon. Now, let's supercharge this process. If you want the ultimate pre-workout focus, you need to understand the timing of your neurochemistry. Why does the nappuccino hack, drinking coffee immediately before a 20-minute nap, create an almost superhuman level of afternoon drive? To understand this, you have to understand why you feel tired in the first place. Throughout the day, your brain burns energy and produces a byproduct called adenosine. Adenosine builds up in the brain and plugs into specific receptors, making you feel drowsy. This is known as sleep pressure. Caffeine works by plugging into those exact same receptors, blocking the adenosine so you don't feel tired. Here is where the magic happens. When you drink a cup of coffee, it takes roughly 20 to 25 minutes for the caffeine to be fully absorbed through your stomach and reach your brain. If you drink a coffee and immediately lay down for a 20-minute nap, you are performing a biological masterstroke. The act of napping naturally clears the adenosine out of your brain's receptors. Just as you are waking up from the nap, with your receptors freshly cleared and washed clean, the caffeine hits your bloodstream and binds to those wide-open receptors flawlessly. A 2024 study in clinical sleep medicine found that this exact combination improves cognitive vigilance and athletic reaction time significantly more than just a nap or just coffee alone. It is the perfect scientifically backed synergy for unparalleled workout focus. We also have to look at what the nap takes away. Why does a midday nap physically lower the catabolic stress hormone cortisol, rescuing your hard-earned physical gains? Cortisol is not inherently evil. It is the hormone that gets you out of bed in the morning and helps you respond to acute stress. However, in our modern hyper-connected world, we are constantly bombarded with emails, deadlines, and notifications. This keeps our sympathetic nervous system, our fight or flight mode, running on overdrive. When cortisol remains chronically elevated into the afternoon, it becomes deeply catabolic. This means it may actively signal your body to break down valuable muscle tissue for quick energy. Taking a 20-minute nap forces your biology to switch gears. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, also known as the rest and digest pathway. When you close your eyes and let your breathing slow, your adrenal glands immediately dial back cortisol production. A recent 2025 study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism demonstrated that a short midday nap not only reduces circulating cortisol, but also improves the body's overall T to cortisol ratio. By taking a brief timeout, you are literally hitting the emergency brake on muscle breakdown. You are creating a safe growth environment for your body to thrive. While a 20-minute power nap is incredible for the everyday professional, the highest performers on Earth follow a different biological rule. Why do elite professional athletes mandate a strict 2-hour nap on game days for their nervous system and muscle recovery? If you talk to the trainers in the NBA or the NFL, you will find that afternoon naps are not optional. They are a rigidly scheduled part of the game day protocol. But they aren't sleeping for 20 minutes. They are sleeping for 90 to 120 minutes. Why the difference? It comes down to the complete architecture of the sleep cycle. A full sleep cycle takes approximately 90 minutes. In that time, the body descends through light sleep, drops into the deep, slow-wave sleep where the massive primary pulses of human growth hormone are released, and finally enters REM sleep, which is critical for central nervous system repair and motor pattern consolidation. A 2024 review in Sports Medicine highlighted that for athletes intentionally pushing their bodies to the absolute brink of human capability, this full 2-hour daytime cycle is necessary to completely clear neural fatigue and rebuild torn muscle fibers before an evening competition. They are intentionally paying down massive physical debt to ensure peak performance under the stadium lights. This brings us to a massive roadblock that ruins thousands of workouts every single day. How does accumulated sleep debt from the night before drastically reduce your pain tolerance and drive during a workout? Have you ever walked into the gym, picked up a weight you normally lift with ease, and suddenly it feels like it's glued to the floor? The weight hasn't changed and your muscles haven't disappeared overnight. What has changed is your brain's perception of effort. When you are operating on sleep debt, even just missing an hour or two of quality sleep the night before, your central nervous system becomes highly sensitized to discomfort. A groundbreaking 2023 study in the journal Pain Medicine revealed that sleep deprivation significantly lowers your biological pain threshold. The somatosensory cortex in your brain actually amplifies the signals of muscular burn and fatigue. Your rate of perceived exertion skyrockets. The workout literally feels heavier and more painful than it actually is. A strategic 20-minute midday nap acts as a neurological reset button. It clears the sensory overload from the brain, restoring your baseline pain tolerance so you can push through those final, critical reps without your brain prematurely hitting the panic button. We also have to look at how sleep debt affects your actual cellular fuel. What happens to your muscle glycogen storage efficiency when you are operating on sleep deprivation? Carbohydrates are the primary fuel source for high-intensity weight training. When you eat, your body uses insulin to shuttle that glucose into your muscle cells to be stored as glycogen. But sleep deprivation throws a massive wrench into this metabolic machinery. Just one night of poor sleep causes a significant acute drop in insulin sensitivity. Your muscle cells essentially become stubborn, refusing to open their doors to the circulating glucose. A 2024 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that sleep-deprived individuals store significantly less glycogen in their muscle tissue, even when eating the exact same diet as a well-rested person. If your muscles cannot store fuel efficiently, your stamina will crater halfway through your workout. The Nappuccino helps mitigate this. By lowering cortisol and reducing systemic stress, the midday nap helps temporarily restore a degree of insulin sensitivity, allowing your body to properly stock the muscular fuel tanks before you step foot on the gym floor. Finally, we must establish the biological boundaries of the nap. If a little sleep is good, why isn't a medium amount of sleep better? Is a long nap, say over 60 minutes, actually counterproductive for lifting due to sleep inertia and grogginess? This is where millions of people get napping completely wrong. They lay down for an hour, wake up feeling like they've been hit by a truck, and swear they will never nap again. This phenomenon is called sleep inertia. Here is the science of the trap. If you sleep for 20 to 30 minutes, you stay in the light stages of sleep. You can wake up quickly and feel refreshed. But if you cross the 45 to 60 minute mark, your brain descends deeply into slow wave sleep. Your brainwaves slow down to a crawl, your core body temperature drops, and your body prepares for deep paralysis and repair. If your alarm clock violently jolts you awake right in the middle of this deep stage, your brain is caught completely off guard. A 2025 review in Chronobiology International notes that waking up during slow-wave sleep causes severe cognitive impairment, sluggish motor recruitment, and intense grogginess that can last for hours. It is the absolute worst state to be in before attempting to lift heavy weights. You must respect the biological timer. Either keep it to a sharp 20-minute microdose or commit to the full 90-minute cycle. There is no in-between. Here is the doctor's verdict. Take the Nappuccino. We have been conditioned by hustle culture to view sleep as a weakness, a luxury, or something to be conquered with caffeine and sheer grit. But true, sustainable performance does not come from punishing your biology. It comes from deeply understanding and partnering with it. The 20-minute Nappuccino is not a sign of laziness. It is a highly strategic, evidence-based tool to lower your stress, optimize your hormones, and restore the profound focus you need to build a resilient, capable body. By respecting your brain's need for a midday reset, you aren't just saving your workout, you are adding high-quality, vibrant energy to the rest of your life. I want to hear from you. Are you going to try the Nappuccino before your next workout? Let's start the conversation in the comments below. Rest smart, stay resilient, and I'll see you in the next one. Watch this video suggestion. It was especially picked for you. Please share, comment, like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thank you. It helps a ton with the algorithm. Remain tuned for future videos and keep growing.